All right, Sumit Peer also with us on the broadcast. Sumit, what do you think India should do at this point in time when it comes to Balochistan? The problem is pretty clear that Pakistan continues to exploit them and target their civilians if they rise up in protest. But what about the Pashtun people? What do they deserve?
Vinny, thank you very much for having me on your show. There are a couple of things which we need to understand. First of all, Pakistan is in a dire state. Pakistan will break up soon. That's not a question, will or will not. It's a matter of date and time. But what has happened in Pakistan? Pakistan army has been carrying all atrocities. They have violated all basic human life and basic human rights, what you can call. They have violated everything. For them, killing, slaughtering people, babies, children does not matter. And on the top of that, as a mullah in Pakistan who becomes a field marshal, though he might wear the golden stars here, but I can see the fright in his eyes because he knows Balochis are catching on, India is catching on, Pashtuns are catching on, Sindhu Desh movement is catching on, Brass is catching on. He doesn't know where to hide and where to live. Now, but the more important thing is we need to look at some of the aspects. These Pakistani army by purpose have been killing civilians. They did in this shelling in Punch, we lost around 15 to 20 people there. Again, they were civilian areas. So it's a very visible pattern. It doesn't matter to them who dies. If a Hindu dies or Muslim dies or anybody dies, as long as a civilian, they will do it. Because that they know that is where the countries like us or the people or the civilizations get hurt when you attack the civilians. Look at this mullah army. Vineet, it is official now. Fauji Foundation on all associated foundations have $36 billion of profit. You might say Pakistan tun gaya, Pakistan khatam, but Mullah Brigade makes $36 billion of profit. I am wondering why are they going to IMF? Why are they going to the World Bank? Pakistan should ask money from this Asim Munir and the Fauji Foundation, Askariya Bahriya, $36 billion. 10% of GDP approximately is their profit. Not only that, 20,000 acres of prime land in Lahore, Karachi and all is distributed to Mullah generals. And the people who were affected by floods are still in tents. So abhi tent mein rehte hain. Now, what do? At least there are 7,000 registered cases. They don't register cases. At least there are 7,000 registered cases of people missing and abducted in Balochistan. They have killed hundreds and maybe 100,000 people. Even in the Pashtuns, the Pakistan Interior Minister under Imran Khan said once that Pashtuns are traitors. They work for Taliban. Now, what about the Pashtuns who live in Pakistan, who run their transport, who run their hotels, and there's an allegation from their former interior minister saying that you work for Taliban, you don't have affinities to Pakistan. They have deported so many Pashtuns on the behest of, some kind of operation which they've been doing. They have been trying to go hand in glove with Taliban, but go against the Pashtun. It's like that syndrome. I love the Indian money, but I hate the Indians. So that is the Pakistani mentality which they've been doing. Now, in this scenario, when the Pashtuns are being slaughtered and massacred, this talks of one thing. All the things which they talk about Ummah and Muslim and Islamic movement is crap because who are Pashtuns? They are Muslims. You are the people who are killing maximum Muslims in the world. You are the people who are slaughtering Muslims. And not only that, if you look at the Pakistans now, how many people has Pakistani army slaughtered? Have Indian bullets killed so many people? Not even 1/10 of that. The maximum people who have been killed in Pakistan are by Pakistani army, are by this Punjabi Sunni army who kill Balochis, who kill Pashtuns, who kill Hazaras, who kill Shias, who kill Ahmadiyas, and who even kill the people in Sindh who don't toe their line. Even the Saraiki belt, you don't toe their line, they will eliminate you. Now look at this. This is what the reality of Pakistan is, what Bharat should do. Bharat should support them, I think, more directly. Even if you have to open an embassy for them, if they make a government in exile, let them make a government in exile. If they would want to have an embassy in Delhi, let them have an embassy. Let Balochis have an embassy. Let KPK have an embassy. We should do that. Because Pakistan is now jointly doing military ops with China, Turkey and other countries to break you. They are sending terrorists. They are sending SSG commandos disguised as terrorists eliminating our people. So when it has gone beyond diplomatic niceties. We have to reciprocate in the same terms. Yes, we have to break Pakistan. Yes, we have to do everything to break Pakistan. I'm not the person who is taking that decision, but if I was, I would have gone out of the way and done whatever it takes to break Pakistan. Because if you don't break them, they will come again. Stronger Pakistan is a Frankenstein for India. Stronger Pakistan is the doomsday ambassador. So if you have a weaker, broken up Pakistan, hopefully when they breaks up into 4 or 5 states or countries, these countries will be peaceful. They will not be run by this mullah-military nexus. Look, it all started with Ayub Khan. Ayub Khan became field marshal in 60 Cup. It was 59. I think up to 69 he hold to the power. And he made a base where the mullah-military nexus cannot be challenged. And now, you have the latest mad mullah who has again become the field marshal. And we need, what do we expect from there? They will slaughter anybody, even if it's a Muslim, Shia, or anybody who comes in their way. It doesn't, Hindu might be the preference number one, but Muslim is not the last preference. Anybody who comes in their way will be slaughtered. This mad nexus has to be broken for the peace of the Asia and for the peace of the world. It is imperative on India to go ahead and break them, because if you keep them intact, Pakistan will be intact. If Pakistan is intact, this mullah is highly unpredictable. He's a radicalized jihadi. He's a Hafiz Sayyid wearing a uniform with a much bigger impact radius than Hafiz Sayyid. Hafiz Sayyid doesn't have such an impact radius like Asim Munir. He's a mullah with a uniform. He's a jihadi with a uniform with much bigger impact radius. If you are not able to break this nexus one day is going to raise havoc on us. It is high time we stop being diplomatically nice and we do whatever it takes for the best interest of India and for the best interest of even people of Pakistan. They might be even Muslims who are slaughtered by Pakistani army. That is my limited take. Forget the Hindus of Pakistan. I don't even know how many are there, how many are living, how many are dead. Last count is 50 lakhs. God only knows what is the number. Forget Sikhs and Christians, they don't even count. It is our duty for our national security to break Pakistan. I rest my case.